Coming up on Transfer Time today, discussing Wes Foderingham and the potential of him becoming West Ham's third choice keeper this summer. There's been a bit of backlash towards that, so I'm going to discuss all the implications of that. Sticking with goalkeepers, Nathan Trott, he's been given a 2-year contract extension. I'll assess the situation with him, and as well a name that pops up in every transfer window, and this time it's come out nice and early. It's Sevilla's striker, yes it is Yusuf EN-NESYRI. I'm going to discuss West Ham's potential move for him this summer as well. I'm just leaving a very blustery and actually sunny Cornwall, and this is today's Transfer Time. We've got look, a couple of stories today. One yesterday from The Athletic about a third choice goalkeeper, because Joseph Anang is going to be leaving West Ham United when his contract runs out at the end of June, so literally a month today he will be a free agent. So that leaves us without a third choice goalkeeper. Now some have suggested that role should have been filled by Nathan Trott, but that's not going to happen because he is expected to go back out on loan, this time to an English club. He's signed a 2-year contract extension. I think he's in his mid-20s now, but with keepers, the thing is their peak, they didn't really reach till just over 30, don't they? So they could still be some potential within Nathan Trott. He's had a pretty decent, as far as I'm aware, loan spell this season. He played a fair few games away on abroad. So look, they've obviously seen something in him, or they'll release him, just like they've released Joseph Anang. So Nathan Trott, one to keep an eye on in the coming years. And there's been a little bit of debate on social media about whether we should have given that third role to Nathan Trott because he's sort of younger, and that role should have been filled by him. And we've chosen, or according to The Athletic, we've tried to sign Wes Foderingham, the keeper from Sheffield United. He is old, he is going to fill the homegrown quota. I think that's what he's going to do. And the whole debate about a third choice keeper has arose again. Now look, just a few years ago we were relying on David Martin because of Fabianski was injured, was Randolph injured, and Roberto was absolutely woeful. So we were left with David Martin then, who did a fantastic job. Of course, that Magic Night at Stamford Bridge back in 2019, where we did defeat Chelsea, and he played a fantastic role in that game. We've got a Chance Martins in goal, who remembers that one. But if you look to other clubs, a familiar face for us is Liverpool's third choice keeper Adrian. Is the third choice keeper. You never know. Look, it's rare, but sometimes first choice keeper goes down, second choice keeper goes down. Then all of a sudden, your third choice keeper is flushed into the spotlight. And if you haven't got one to start with, that's an issue. And if you've got one that's not ready and hasn't got the experience in the Premier League, then that's an issue. Look, they've shipped so many goals this season, Sheffield United. I'm not going to put the blame all on Wes Foderingham, because I probably think that's not fair, because it's not a very good defence he's done in front of him, and they conceded a record amount of goals. Maybe some of that's down to him, but as a third choice goalkeeper on low wages, and he fulfills the homegrown quota, which we're currently struggling on, because we're going to release Ben Johnson this summer, and we're going to lose a couple of others who fill that homegrown quota, and of course that's imperative. So Wes Foderingham does provide that with a little bit of fluidity, which is good in there as well. What else I wanted to discuss was Yusuf EN-NESYRI. As I said, it feels like for the last 6 or 7 transfer windows, this guy's name's been banded around as a potential striker asset for West Ham United. We've been linked with him window after window. This time there's a little bit of structure to it, because of course he was managed by our now manager Julian Lopetegui at Sevilla a couple of years ago, so there may be that tie there, similar to the discussion I had the other day about Max Kilman and the Wolves sort of link that Julian Lopetegui has. So potentially those are areas that we could not exploit, that's the wrong word, but use, I think it's fair to say, and try and get EN-NESYRI to come to West Ham as a striker. Apparently, according to reports over in Spain, they want about £21 million do Sevilla. I think it's about 28. Look, I take him, a striker. Antonio desperately needs some help. It sounds like Danny Ings is going to leave, another player from the homegrown quota. So at the end of the day, I take him. If we can get him, take him this summer. So that is it. There's not a hell of a lot else going around the West Ham transfer rumour mill currently. All about goalkeepers in terms of Nathan Trott, Joseph Anang, and Wes Foderingham, and then a little bit about Yusuf EN-NESYRI as well, and his potential move to West Ham United once again this summer. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Come on, you Irons, and bye-bye.